What's up, guys? A professional athlete's job is to play the sport they're being paid to play. But sometimes athletes love the idea of auditioning for a role on Broadway and totally faking injuries that simply weren't, well, injuries. To be fair, a fake injury can lead to a foul or penalty against the opponent, so sometimes it's smart. But dude, these guys can go way overboard sometimes. I'm Jason Biondo, and today we present the 10 worst fake injuries in sports. And don't forget to subscribe to TPS because we post videos every single day. Every day's a new video. Right there, red button, click the button. Number 10, Mike Ribeiro. I've been shot. Mike Ribeiro was one of the most polarizing players on the ice throughout his career. Though he was a flashy sniper and playmaker, Ribeiro had an arrogant demeanor on the ice and sometimes acted childish. In a 2004 game between the Boston Bruins and Montreal Canadiens, Ribeiro oversold a check and made it look like he had just been shot with an arrow. Ribeiro was seen laughing on the bench later. We're pretty sure nobody else in the world found that funny. Number 9, LeBron James. Ow, my head. LeBron James is the best player of his era, but he's unfortunately also a world-class flopper. As much as the basketball world loves LeBron, there's no denying how much favorable treatment he gets from the officials compared to other players. I mean, really, how do the refs keep falling for this? Even the non-biased announcers were angry. To make this even more disgraceful, it happened during a playoff game. No wonder Miami went on to win the NBA championship in 2012. I'm really glad we all didn't die in 2012. Remember that? Number 8, Neymar, World Cup or World Flop? The star of the Brazilian soccer team, Neymar, did not become the hero the nation needed to win the 2018 World Cup. Instead, he became the greatest flopper of the tournament. Neymar embarrassed himself with a great deal of dives during the tournament in Russia. Mexico's coach called it shameful behavior, and it's hard to disagree. Neymar at least performed an excellent audition for Saturday Night Live. Surely, the producers noticed. Yeah, they noticed. Definitely. Number 7, Marcus Smart. Smart flop. Marcus Smart is your prototypical Celtic. He's a quality defender and fits the system of head coach Brad Stevens perfectly. And hey, Smart will even sacrifice his own body if it means drawing a foul. In a 2016 playoff game against the Atlanta Hawks, Smart went all out and tried to draw a foul. This was a really tremendous effort. Problem is, the Hawks wound up winning the series in 6 games, so yeah. His flops didn't do much to help the team. Number 6, Dion Grant. Nobody touched me, but ow! It's a common trick among football teams. If the offense has the momentum and turns to a no-huddle, a defender will feign an injury to stop play. In a 2011 Monday Nighter between the St. Louis Rams and the New York Giants, we got to see such an incident. The Rams were running the no-huddle offense and they had a good rhythm going. Dion Grant of the Giants saw the opportunity to slow it down and pretended to suffer a groin injury. Yeah. Yo, Hollywood, our boy Dion's looking for a job. Hire him. Number 5, Adriano, half man, half fish. Adriano is one of the better Brazilian soccer players of this generation. He played for Leeds United in 2014 and 15. It was quite a brief stint, and we think we have an idea why. Adrian seemed more bent on diving and faking injuries than simply playing the game. Adrian pretended he was hurt for several minutes, but Leeds won the game 2-0, so I guess he somewhat did his job. Number 4, Alexei Kovalev. Well, that backfired. The Montreal Canadiens met the arch-rival Boston Bruins in the opening round of the 2004 playoffs. Boston led the series 2-1, and Game 4 required overtime. Habs' star Alexei Kovalev took a minor slash to the hand, but he tried selling it and pretended he was in horrible pain. Now, this is why it's hilarious. Not only did he fall to draw a penalty, but he collided with the teammate and set up Boston's game-winning goal in the process. The good news for Montreal is they managed to win 3 straight games to take the series in 7, and Mr. Kovalev never ever tried to oversell a call like that again. I think we're confident that he learned his lesson. Number 3, Emmanuel Sanders, self-inflicted leg injury. Emmanuel Sanders has enjoyed a stellar career with the Pittsburgh Steelers and Denver Broncos. Sanders is a big personality and is among the more popular wideouts in the NFL. Alright, so there was one time when Sanders wasn't so popular. During the 2012 road game against the Cincinnati Bengals, Sanders made it look like he suffered a horrible leg injury. 2 referees were standing right there, and yet Sanders thought he could fool them, but nobody fell for it. Alright, don't get us wrong, Sanders is a good guy, but did he ever embarrass himself on national television? You live and learn. Number 2, Chris Bosh, elbowed in the face. CB4 became an NBA villain when he left the Toronto Raptors to join Dwayne Wade and LeBron James in South Beach during the 2010 offseason. Bosh's on-court antics also made him a lot more hated by non-Heat fans. Take this awful flop against the Chicago Bulls, for example. It went viral and made the Heat even more despised in the NBA. Surprisingly, the refs completely fell for it and called a foul on Chicago. What? Number 1, Bryan Carrasco punches himself. This is hands down my favorite. This should be number one. People hate soccer because of the non-stop flops and dives. It truly is an embarrassment to the wonderful game. And in a 2011 U20 game against Ecuador, Chilean star Bryan Carrasco made history by pulling off the most impressive fake injury of all time. Carrasco grabbed the hand of Edson Montano and used it to punch himself in the face. Yes, he actually did that. The worst part? Chile was awarded a free kick on the play. Thankfully, Montano was not given a red card, but that still isn't enough to prevent Carrasco from topping our list. What do you think is the worst fake injury ever in sports? Join us in the comment section below. Comment. Make some comments for me to read because I love reading them all. Make sure to follow myself and Total Pro Sports on social media. We post content all the time. Funny content, entertaining content, more sports 24/7. We love it. If you like this video, make sure to throw a like. Just one like. All it takes is one click. Just one click. Click it up. I see you not clicking it. Why are you not clicking it? Click the like button. Do it. Please. And of course, if this is your first time at TPS, make sure to subscribe because we post videos every single day. Every day, we have a video for you. So, I mean, why not, you know? I'm sure you're here for a reason because you like sports, so why wouldn't you like sports every day? Go subscribe. As always, thanks so much for watching. I'm Jason Biondo, and I'll see you later.
My knee.